Oh, it's Friday night. You would think, put all your buckets in the food envelope. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Cruisin with Corey. We are not going to be dancing on tabletops or taking too many shots.
Now we dance on tabletops, now we took too many shots.
But it is Friday night. And we are a little bit behind this week on the finances, so we really need tonight to come through for us. If it's your first time, I am a dad that doesn't work a traditional job just due to the way my family's set up. These gig works. These gig apps are very important for how I make my money, so I take you along for the ride with me, give you my tips and tricks. Sometimes we do some travel. We are logged into everything that we can be logged in for. I say I'm gonna set a loose goal today of $100. It's currently about $430. Might be an optimistic goal, maybe go until about 8:30. I think 9 at the max. That's what my goal is. Probably will need a grocery banger to help us out. So we'll see what happens, but I will let you know what I get when I get it. I'm not going to say if I get it at all. It's Friday night. If I don't get any orders, then, you know, we got a bigger set of problems here. All right, we're starting the day off with a Shipt order. I was in the vicinity of Target anyways, just based on where I have to be this time of day on Fridays. So we got this. It's a Shipt bundle. I wasn't even going to wait for it to split. I wasn't going to wait for it to do anything. Because if you look at it, it's 32 items, which is a lot, but it's Target, so most items are easy. It also isn't going that far. It's only, I think, 7 combined miles, 8 combined miles. But the kicker is it has a allegedly, and this is a big allegedly, a $24 tip. So that would mean this is $50, which if our goal is 100, getting half of that out of the way instantly is super, super duper good. So I don't imagine I'll be in here for more than a half hour. This Target is a really easy one to shop. So let's go do it. I am wearing my new Meta glasses. I am learning them. There's a couple nuances I don't like. So if you have these Meta glasses, is there any way to turn off notifications? Like, I don't want Uber ringing in my glasses. I don't want like little Amazon dings in my glasses. I just kind of want them to be a camera that plays music, more so like AirPods, but I don't know. We're getting used to them. Take a couple shots on them. I'm rambling. Target, let's go. All right, that one's dropped off. I've delivered to her before. I delivered to her before I started doing a tip map, so I don't remember exactly what she tipped. But I do know it was a fair amount, so like between 10 and 20 bucks. So I think the majority of that tip, 24 estimate, is gonna stick. I'm fat and out of shape, so that was a lot of work. But we're turning DoorDash on. All the food apps are on, probably about 8 miles away from Walmart, but we will turn that on as well. You may be able to tell aesthetics. I am back on the GoPro. I don't know why, I wasn't jiving with the Insta. I like it. I think the Insta, by all means, has its purpose, but I don't think it's the best camera for vlogging per se. So we'll still use it, but I don't think I'm going to use it as my go-to. I think we're going to stick with the GoPro, but y'all don't care about that. Let you know what I get when I get it, if I get it at all. All right, guys, we're driving back up through the zone, trying to get something else to do. And our big order, the one we just dropped off, Insta-tip, and boom! $27 tip. So that tentatively brings that order up to $53. So that's more than it expected, and technically we still have some opportunity from the first customer if she wants to throw in some money too. So that starts our night off fabulously. I did just turn down a couple DoorDashes, but you know, it's Friday, so luckily you can be picky on a Friday. So we're in the heart of downtown now, going 1 mile an hour, but I'm sure something will come our way. All right, when I started my bingo card here for a Friday night, the last thing I had on it was just parking at Target and doing Shipt orders, but another excellent Shipt order, $15 base, estimated $15 tip. The beauty of it is I've done this order as well. I've been to this person's address. The first time I've been to their address, they insta-tipped, and it was commensurate with the number that you see on the screen right there.
Fourth option is his car.
Not a lot of items, and again, the beauty of my Target, it's not a Target Supercenter. It has grocery, but it doesn't have a full grocery. No meat, no produce. It's all just drinks and snacks. It does have fridges, but it's 1/3 the size of a regular Target grocery section. So when you get these orders, they're like diamonds in the rough. So back to Target we go. All right, while we were driving back to the store, we were just looking at the other orders on the screen, and there was another order. I'm not gonna say it was like super duper close to the other one, but it was close enough. And it had a +6 surge. So here's my thought process. Depending how long this takes me to shop, if I can drop off the first order I took first, I'm gonna do that. If I can get it shopped fast enough, because again, the $6 bonus, you cannot show up a minute late, you're not going to get the $6. So if I shop this fast enough, I'll drop off that one first. It makes the most sense. If not, I have to drop the other one and backtrack. Either way, it's probably the same miles, but let's go and shop. I'm on a rush on this one. All right, yes, I know I gotta buy lights for this car, but interesting story there. Not really interesting, but it took way longer than I wanted it to take. A lot of substitutions on the second one. They didn't have a lot of soda. They didn't have a lot of the bakery treats he wants. So I ended up having to substitute some things out. Now at 6:26 now, I'm still gonna go in chronological order on this one and try to get to the first one first. The one that's in succession says I'll be there in 10 minutes. Probably take me 3 or 4 minutes to unload it. And I don't know, I am a little nervous about getting there at 7, but you know, it is what it is. $6 ain't gonna kill anything, so let's go get it. All right, we were worried about that order all for naught. That order was an easy drop, completely dark, so thanks for Google Maps, because I couldn't read any of the labels on the house, but I've been there before. But yeah, we're only gonna be at this address by 6:46. It's 6:40 now, so we'll be there in plenty of time for the 7 o'clock. Base pay wise, it'll put us around 75, 80 bucks, something like that. And then if the tip comes through as expected, that puts us right around the 100 we want to do. And then we got like an hour and a half of door dashing or whatever else comes our way to end the night. So again, it's Friday night. You would think put all your buckets in the food envelope. What?
Bruh.
Put all your eggs in the food bucket. What the flip did I just say? You would think on a Friday night to put all your eggs in the food delivery basket, but don't sleep on the shopping apps. A lot of times people ignore them at night and you'll get good orders. But let's go drop this off and finish it up. All right, I know you can't see me, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. We dropped that order off, turned DoorDash back on. $1 peak pay right now, so let's see what we can get, and we'll calculate it in. Hopefully those Shipt tips come in pretty quickly. I found my little mini light. The mount is broken, but whatever. It works enough for what we need it for. So that order is dropped off. It's now pushing 7 o'clock. DoorDash did come on and give us $1 of peak pay. I'm in the Carver area, which is super rural, not much out here, but sometimes we get lucky with a McDonald's or a Shaw's. Doesn't seem to be the case right now, so I think we're gonna have to drive all the way back into the zone, about 8 or 9 dead miles to get there and to get anything of interest. If anybody is wondering, we're at 90 bucks. Well, we're at 88 bucks on Shipt right now. And the reason I say 88 is because I did get a $2 tip in from about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and from last week. I took a gamble on an order going about 15 miles because it had a tip of like $10, $12 on it. It was surged out. So I was hoping it was going to pay like 35 bucks. It was going to, you know, country clubs, really upscale, yuppie neighborhood. You tip $2 on 150 bucks. So you win some, you lose some. But again, we just need about 10 more bucks to hit our goal. And we haven't even received all the tips that we're expecting. So let's try to round this off with a little bit of food. Maybe turn on some Sparky. Though I should be careful with Spark. That's another video. But I'll let you know what I get when I get it, if I get it at all. So here's our plan, folks. We have a Shipt order. I know, Shipt is just my best friend tonight. Come on, my light's already broken. Ah, there it is. It's going home. Literally, it is on a street that is on my way home. 16 bucks, estimated $4 tip. But I got this DoorDash for Red Robin. So what I'm what I'm gonna do, it's $8 for 1 mile, so it could actually go up. We're gonna run this. We're gonna go to Wendy's, feed our belly, and then we're gonna take this Shipt. Hopefully it surges. I think it was 8 to 9. Yeah, it's an 8 to 9, so it probably won't surge until like 7:30. But that might be all we need. I highly doubt anyone's gonna take it at this hour. Doesn't seem like anybody's out. So we're gonna gamble, probably get pissed off by it not working, but we're at the Robin of Red. Let's get it. All right, that order dropped off, nice and easy. And like I said, we have our plan. The order is still there on the screen. It's 7:17. It should start surging anytime now. We're gonna go feed our face. I got about $9 worth of Wendy's in my cart. If you order Wendy's combos, you're crazy. Get a biggie bag, use coupons, get extra crap. You can get so much food for 10 bucks. It's ridiculous. But yeah, let's go do this, and then we're gonna park in Target and decide how risky we want to play this order.
How can I help you?
I have a mobile order for Corey.
Corey, okay? Is that all?
Yep.
All right, come on up.
Thank you. The goods have been acquired. Let's eat and go park at Target. All right, back to Target, and just looking at the order and see what's going on. This is the one that we're looking for, 1622. Now, I'm not gonna let it surge all the way to 6. In fact, I'm probably just gonna take it. It's 7:30. I like to be home at a reasonable time. Now, it's interesting. See, these orders, they're plus it is interesting how that works. See, this one's +3. +3. They're for the same window and for less miles. So it's really the item count. So maybe we'll wait like 2 or 3 more minutes and maybe get it at like +3 or 4. I know I'm being greedy over a petty amount of money now, but again, it all adds up. All right, we just took it. You know why I took it? I called the wife and asked what to do, and she said,
don't gamble it, just take it.
So I listened to my wife. Men, piece of advice, go ahead and do it. Let's go in and shop this. That final order is dropped off. So here's our final take as of right now. While I was delivering that, I did get a $7 tip in. So obviously that helps. It's not the order I was expecting the tip from, but I'll take it. I'm at $114.76 on the day from Shipt. With that $8.50 from DoorDash puts us at this total. And that is still, again, without 3 or 4 additional tips that could come in. So fabulous night. We really only worked for about 3.5 hours. So this is our hourly rate for the night. So it just goes to show, like I said earlier, it's not all about food delivery. Sometimes the grocery and the shopping apps are, you know, kind of diamonds in the rough on the Friday nights because everybody forgets about them. You get good orders, you make your money. But again, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We are growing this slowly, but we're having fun doing it on our mission to 600 subscribers. We'll take whatever help we can get on that mission. But this is Cruisin' with Corey. Corey out.